So today I'm going to show you a foundation. It's a new foundation from Revlon. It's called the Photo Ready foundation. It's an HD foundation, and it's supposed to, from what I've been reading, rival the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I tried Makeup Forever High Def probably about a year ago, and it was okay. For me, the biggest issue I had was the coverage. It just didn't give the type of coverage I wanted, and so I didn't think it would really be worth buying. I picked up this Revlon foundation. It's $13.99, and I think the Makeup Forever is like $42, if I'm not mistaken, $45, something like that. And it's available at CVS. I did also see it at Ulta, and I saw it at a grocery store. So it is slowly making its way on the market. It's not even on the Revlon website yet. So the color I got was golden beige, which I'll show you right now. And I think this being the initial wave, there is a limited color selection. Hopefully, as it rolls out, more colors will become available, because I had a hard time finding my color. It was between golden beige, cool beige, and rich ginger. The cool beige almost seemed darker than this golden beige, but it was really yellow and kind of gray a little bit. It seemed like a really weird color. And then the rich ginger was too red, too warm. It looked kind of like clay to me. So I didn't think that that would work. This seemed okay when I looked at it in the lighting at CVS. It is not okay. It is way too light. I was not expecting that. So I'm going to show you guys anyway and give you my thoughts on it. But I'm hoping to maybe, I don't even know. I don't know if I should just wait for the next wave when more colors come out, or just try to make do with rich ginger, or I really don't know what I'm going to do. But this one is way too light. So the foundation is 1 fluid ounce. I really like the packaging. One thing that I love about Revlon is that they shrink wrap their products. So the lip gloss, the lipstick, the foundation, except for Color Stay, I know this was never had shrink wrap, but a lot of the products have shrink wrap, so you can tell if they've been tampered with. And that's what I don't like about a lot of drugstore brands. I don't like the idea that somebody could have been opening it up and playing with it. That's just gross to me. So it was in shrink wrap, and I love the foundation bottle. I think it's slick. I love the smoked out lid. Take it off. It has a pump, which is really nice. And it's a pump that really gives you a lot of control over how much product you're using. It's not one of those pumps where you pretty much only have the one squirt and you just have to make do. If you squirt too much, oh well. This one you really can. If you just need a small amount, you can just squeeze the pump gently. If you want a full amount, squeeze it with a little more pressure and all the way down. So on the packaging it says perfected airbrush skin in any light, complete coverage, oil free, fragrance free. I just picked this up tonight, so I don't know how it wears. This is the first time I'm actually going to apply it. I'm going to apply this with, I'll use my MAC 187. Give myself one full pump. And what I did notice, and I've seen several people talk about it, it's much thicker than the Revlon Color Stay, which is kind of runny. I won't say it's much thicker, but it is thicker. It doesn't run nearly as much. Okay. You can see how light this is. It's like, it would be, I don't know, for a white woman probably, because it's certainly not working for me, but I'm gonna make it work. So the foundation has a little bit of sparkle to it, and you can see it actually. It reminds me of MAC Hyper Real foundation, and I think it's fine. It's kind of interesting actually. A lot of people might not like the shimmery finish. If you don't like it shimmery, go ahead and set it, which is what I would recommend to do anyway. But set it with a powder so that you can cut down on some of that shimmer. I'm going to use MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. Now, MAC Mineralized Skin Finish is what I use when I do a lot of my videos. It's what I use a lot of the time when I'm doing my makeup. And it's actually a little bit darker than my skin tone. With foundations that are a little too light, I find that if you compensate with a slightly darker powder, it looks really nice. Okay, so I have my powder applied. I do notice that you really can see the sparkle in the foundation a lot. So if you are someone who is really going to have a problem with it, you probably want to stay away from this. Unless you're going to lay a matte powder over it. The powder I used has more of a satin finish, not a matte finish, so there's still some sparkle evident. The MAC Mineralized Skin Finish is not a very full coverage powder. It's very light. So if you use a powder that has fuller coverage and was matte, you could probably bring down the sparkle to a level which you'd be comfortable with. So again, just to wrap things up, this is the Revlon Photo Ready foundation, and my color is golden beige, which is a little too light for me, so I have to compensate with a darker powder. One of the best products, or one of the best highlights of the product, is the packaging. For one, I like that it's shrink wrapped. For two, I like just the look of it. It's a nice glass bottle, just like Color Stay. It's a wider bottle than Color Stay, which is interesting. This does have SPF 20 in it, for those of you who are concerned about having sun protection in your foundation. It's also got a pump, which is really nice, and it's a well-made pump because you have a lot of control over the amount of product you dispense. And I'd say it's a medium coverage foundation. Now, for the cons, the things I wasn't wild about, for one, the limited color selection. Like I said, hopefully as the product rolls out, more colors will be added, because I think a lot of people are going to have a hard time finding a color that matches their skin tone. For me, the shimmer, yeah, I'm still not sure about that, because I just don't know. I've never worn a foundation that had shimmer in it, and it's interesting. Very, very interesting. Also, because it does have SPF 20 in it, when you use your camera to take pictures, that sun block in the foundation, that sun protection in the foundation is going to cause the flash to reflect back, so you're going to look a little washed out. I think it's definitely a product that you should go out and try. I don't think that it necessarily compares to the Makeup Forever High Def. I feel like the High Def, for one, it has a more matte finish. It's not completely matte, but it's more of a satin or natural finish. It doesn't have shimmer. It's more expensive, but you would really have to just try this foundation and see what you think. Okay, so I thought I would go ahead and try to see if I can bring down some of the shimmer by applying a matte powder. I use Banana Powder by Ben Nye, and I shouldn't say it takes down the shine, it takes down the shimmer, and it looks really nice. I actually like it a lot more now. So I just use a large powder brush. This is from Kirkland, and it's part of the Costco set of brushes that you can get now for the holidays. And then Ben Nye Banana Powder, and this is a yellow tinted translucent powder. It's really finely milled, and all I did was come in with a little bit of the powder. Okay, I'm making a total mess. And oh wow, wow, wow. Do you see that? Do you see this insanity? Let me get this area. So that's something to consider. I don't know if you guys can really tell a difference, but if you saw it in person, you could definitely tell a difference. So that's it. Take care.